This time we're really going to begin because I have at least 2 nerds to torture. Da, 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 da. All right, just in time.
We have met the quorum.
Wherever 2 or more are gathered, okay,
There shall be torment.
wherever 2 or more are gathered in my reach, I will be there. All right, so I need to actually make on the character sheets, and it doesn't look like this got saved. I'm going to make turn order.
Mm.
I'm going to do it on the very first page. We're going to build our mundane and supernatural initiative charts. Because we did this once, and I put it on a 3x5 card. And then, as anybody who's ever been to my apartment knows, is a disaster. I cleaned.
Oh, right, because you were homesick.
Uh-huh. And that is antithetical to preserving my. See, I usually maintain my place of residence in a state of utter chaos and rely upon my hyperactive brain to track the actual last known location of all objects. And it's better. It's a way of like encrypting my actual apartment.
Those are called doom piles. Didn't organize, only moved.
Sounds familiar.
And now I want to sing the Doom song. No, I won't.
Has anybody told you might have ADHD, Bruce?
No, I'm too old. It didn't exist.
I'm too old.
I was a good 3 or 4 years older than the cohort that began to be drugged out of masculinity by popular psychology.
I was still in the era of we put you in the gifted and talented class. That's what we do with you because we don't know what to do with you in school.
Huh? It's funny because a squirrel gets dead. But anyway, so there's 2 sets of initiative. You don't roll for initiative in the Dresden files. So once we build these, we should be able to slot our bad guys in relatively simply. And that's why I'm putting them slap bang up on the very first page. Mundane initiative is determined by the alertness skill.
I do still have these written down on the back of my character sheet, but we can refigure it if you'd rather.
You have your initiative is +0, mediocre.
Yes it is.
And your supernatural initiative is also mediocre, +0.
Mediocre. I am pure mortal.
Didn't one of my things affect my initiative? This character.
Not yet.
There we go. I don't know why that opens in that weird browser, or even where that weird browser came from.
Terry is also mediocre, but he has inferior athletics, which is the tiebreaker. So he goes after Andy for initiative.
You're hurting my heart over here a little bit as an IT guy. Not knowing where something came from on your device.
Me?
No, her. Heidi.
Oh.
I'm like, but that's no. I hear
that. It came from my oh, my brain is so mush. Antivirus. It came from Avast.
Oh, I hate that they install that. They don't even.
Yes.
As far as I can tell, they don't give you an option to bypass that on the install.
Yeah, every link that I click on in Discord, that's what it defaults to, and I've just been too lazy to see if I can bypass it, or right-click and open in Chrome or something.
You can uninstall the Avast browser without affecting the antivirus.
Oh, I could do that too. The thing is I forget it exists as soon as it doesn't annoyingly pop up.
You just described Microsoft Edge. I'm pretending. I'm pretending that Microsoft Edge is Netscape until my imagination makes it so through sheer quantum mechanics.
Yes. I'm going to remove the T from Chris and chuckle to myself that you have the same typo habit that I have of writing Christ every time I try to write Chris. Oh, okay.
Dude, shut up. Yep. Yep. Mike.
I don't want to drive tomorrow.
Mike is at great all the time.
Yes. Very quick. Okay.
The only person who might be faster is if we end up giving Danny supernatural initiative, inhuman speed, but we haven't done that yet.
Mm.
Let's get James. Who is playing James? Oh, that's Christoph. Alertness is good. Okay. Is Christoph here? He does like him some lurking.
I was just muting my so I could answer a phone call.
Christoph has not shown up. I don't know if Christoph will show up. I feel like somebody told me they already ahead of time they weren't going to show up, but I did not know who. You spend 36 hours going, you know, and it's amazing the details that fall out of your brain.
Sorry, I should probably like make a quick mute button or something for those instances.
It's not a problem. We definitely have
Problem?
well, I have many problems, but the one that we're actually dealing with today is being eaten by rat-sized nightmare tooth fairies definitely constitutes supernatural initiative. And so Mike would go first if he were here, and he is not. And then Chris would go first if he were here, and he is not. And Andy goes next.
Okay.
So Andy, you've got your flashlight. As you're whipping it around, you went back to back with Chris. As you're whipping your flashlight around, you see an old, like, early 1910s, like, horse-driven carriage, and a massive open pit near one of the what used to be one of the horse stalls. There's disturbing stains, on opposite edges, like a horse that didn't quite fit down the pit got dragged down the pit anyway.
Oh, this has been here a while. These things are not recent. That's
Yes.
an out of character assessment.
50 XP for deductive reasoning and insight. And
yay, brownie points. Are there any windows in this building, or
this is a shed. There were windows in the room upstairs, which before the catwalk, but you're now standing directly under the catwalk, which was sabotaged and collapsed. Like, you're still standing on the catwalk, but the catwalk is no longer upstairs.
oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, I'm just And we're standing.
There's
front of
like a
door,
dim
right?
there's a dim shaft of light across the second story of this 2-story barn. But it's clearly
Okay.
not enough to deter the things.
The things. Yep. Okay, I have my flashlight. I am back to back with Chris. Do I remember correctly that there was a door that Chris is standing by and was going to try and mess with?
Yep.
Okay, so there is a door. Are there any loose pieces on this carriage that's in front of me?
No, looks to be of solid workaday construction. Almost like you had to depend on it, because you didn't know what a car was.
Okay. All right. Then I am going to. I actually want to try the door because I'm actually here and going first. Can I open this door that's behind us?
Well,
I'm gonna keep my flashlight moving around, but try to try the door at the same time.
okay. You guys have a little bit of an awkward shoulder bump as you rotate around so you can try the door. And the door swings open.
Oh, okay. That was easy enough.
Well,
How much action do I get to do? It's do one thing.
You can do a secondary thing at a -1 penalty if the first thing is not a big deal.
So shove Chris into the door and slam it closed behind us? Or doorway, not door, doorway.
Give me fair.
If that has to wait.
Give me fair might, and you're -1. So, well, Chris is not all that big, so give me average might, but you're rolling at -1.
4df plus 2 minus 1.
Okay.
That doesn't look right.
Oh
yeah, no, -2 plus 1. Yep, okay. 0. Yep, that's right. Average. No. Mediocre. 0 is mediocre.
You and Chris managed to Three Stooges the door and bounce off of both door jams simultaneously.
Ah, great. All right, perfect. All right.
Look at this. Stealth. Oh, yes. Yes. All right. So you can oppose stealth with alertness. So you can oh, sorry. That's wrong. You get 2 tries to roll alertness and roll up 5.
All right.
Because 4 of the little monsters are attempting to put stealth maneuvers on you.
Hey, I have a
around.
-1 and a -1.
Oh wow, they're going to get 4
fooled.
aspects. They're going to get 4 aspects out of that.
Fate point to reroll.
How many fate points does she have?
I have 1. I will take the aspects.
Okay. GM prepares to slap some aspects on the map.
I am supremely confident in my physical toughness and etc. I mean,
Sure, the
sure, I
horse
believe
that
we used it
I'm sure the
to.
horse that got drugged down the hole was too.
All right, so we're going to do a maneuver that is not in Fate Core. So even our friendly even our friendly Scarret may be unfamiliar with this one.
Appreciate the vote of confidence. I don't know this system as well as you seem to think I.
Well, he's going to establish is going to roll he's going to roll might to establish a grapple. The grapple being made of small thin ropes cast out of shadows in many directions.
So like Venom grabbing people.
I have never seen any of the Venom movies, but
You were too old for the cartoon. Never mind.
oh yes, yep, and tagging those aspects, 2 shifts for the area to get you both. That's 2 shifts for the zone, and that's the general cost if you have some way of justifying it to attack a whole area, do an area effect, versus just a single target. And that'll be +6, so 40F +7 might on the zone is legendary +1 9 plus might. So you can roll a defense or you can negotiate a concession.
Okay, reading. Okay. Not really applicable. Okay. 9.
Although they're just trying to establish a grapple, so
right. I'm also guessing negotiating a concession would involve, being grappled.
yes.
So I let's see.
It would also involve not dying.
Yeah, it means you don't take any consequences from a failed defensive roll. Although they're really going for a maneuver, so all they're going to get is extra. They're just going to get extra aspects at this point.
Extra aspects, right? Now the aspects that they placed from the stealth, they tagged those. Do those remain, or do those?
No, those are going to go away. Those are going to go away.
Those are used. Okay.
Well, technically they're still there, but they're you get if you make an aspect, you get to use it once for free. So
then after that, you have to pay for it.
And then after that, you have to pay fate points on them. Yeah.
Okay. So those aren't fragile aspects then?
No, they're not fragile aspects. They last for one scene, like a normal maneuver.
Okay. So So we're conceding, or we are rolling a defense.
Like, I might take a heroic self-sacrifice from Terry to save Chris, so that Chris can show up in the nick of time later if Roseboro logs on, right? So that they will grapple you and Terry and not you and Chris. I would take that.
I'm standing outside though currently.
Yeah, you're actually up a level and in another room. So you'd have to like jump down to save Chris, get him through the door, but at the cost of getting all tied up yourself. With the caveat, of course, that your characters survive this scene, right? No other lasting consequences.
Yeah, I mean, death by being drugged down the hole by evil tooth fairies is
Well, getting
Okay.
drugged down the hole by evil tooth fairies is like, yes, the Blue Mountains opened up and goblins captured Gandalf and party and took them down while singing while singing down to Goblin Town.
Yep.
You know,
Okay.
that's just an excuse to start a new scene in a different location in a worse location for you. That isn't the end. Dun dun dun.
Okay.
If I do that, does that at least mean Terry finally gets that these aren't good guys?
Yes, we can say that Terry had his moment of epiphany when he saw the class hotness who he was here to protect being bondaged, against her will below her without so much as a mention of a safe word.
I thought Danny was the class hot.
Danny's outside.
Oh, Danny's outside. Oh, well, innocent.
It's just Andy.
So the class jock who happens to have female parts, and an innocent victim, Chris, who has to survive if he's going to live to repent.
Okay. Well, yeah, I will
So I
do
would
whatever
roll.
needs done to hop in and help, I guess. Do I see like a fire poker or something kicking around? Can I make a resources roll to have some sort of cold steel weapon?
Sure.
All right.
Well, this is actually this is a barn where there were horses.
Which means there might be a chunk of rebar or something around.
No, there's a plain old fashioned manure shovel.
Sure.
Ask me
Okay.
how GM the farm boy used to earn his room and board.
Heck are or DF because I just have resources at mediocre.
Yep. Mine is
This game hates me. It does not want to play this character, I swear. Okay, hold on before you move forward.
Uh-huh.
New session, start over with fate points, right?
New session starts over with, if you're underneath your refresh, you go up to your refresh. That's the definition of refresh.
I was under my refresh.
Okay, fine.
I will spend a fate point to re-roll.
You could spend a fate point to declare, hey, look, a manure shovel, and I would accept it.
There we go. I'll do that. I pay a fate point on Sword of the Spirit because it's the closest thing I'm getting to a weapon right now. Shovel of the Shit versus Sword of the Spirit.
The alliteration remains the same.
I will yoink the fate point in exchange for a cast iron pooper scooper. Weapons 1. Okay, but you have now sacrificially taken his place. So you can both roll. Oh, you're negotiated. So instead of just stacking on, you are both bound hand and foot. Right? So your pooper scooper is now, along with your arms, is now pinned to your chest. Congratulations.
The fairy is touching the cast iron pooper scooper.
The ropes that they are casting out of darkness to wrap you up and bind you like Gulliver's Travels are touching the pooper scooper. That was their turn. And so you are now bound hand and foot as a concession, and we will be dragging you off into the darkness. Da-da-da-da. I am jumping all over Das map today. It's a larger map. It takes a little bit to load. You will be placing yourself.
I did not beat you up.
You are. Do you need to go parent?
Ein Moment.
Sehr gut.
Go parent. Do that.
That was the sound of preteens demanding parenting.
What's up, Tiny Meow?
No fair trying to use cats to save you. The cats, they will not save you.
The cats, they will not save you. All right. Pretty sure my sudden inability to manage my body temperature means it's time to take more fever reducer.
Yeah, they'll do it. Or menopause, one or the other,
Yeah, I mean, that's,
Live it another decade. Moving right along. So
Okay, so where are we supposed to play ourselves?
You don't have to put anything. You guys are, if you zoom out to like 30, and you'll see center right. You guys have a nightmare scenario of being drugged down unnaturally shaped caverns through the earth that you saw little bits of before. As you are in ahead, you see like little beady eyes and shuffles of motion in the darkness, and the whispers, the horrible whispers, He's round. I get to eat some first. Oh, I get his teeth. I get his teeth. Join us. You'll love it down here. We'll love you forever and ever and ever.
Okay.
No, we float. We all float down here is slightly different. There are no dead lights. As a matter of fact, there are no lights at all except for the little milky white glows of their cataract-looking eyes as you get an involuntary tour of the tunnels, making detectable clean marks with your butts as you are dragged through, corpse style, feet first, down the darkness. But that's some nightmare-inducing stuff. So I'm going to make that an average attack on your mental stress, and you can defend with discipline.
No.
Okay.
I'll get a +2 on that.
the chug that's in there? 'Cause I don't think the chug would fit that. Yes, but you also need to heat me up some of my spaghetti. Mine is the short noodles, remember? And can you bring me my pink sweatpants?
Oh, sure. I rolled good on
good.
that.
Okay.
It's okay.
So,
Keeping a clear mind is important.
Crawl into the hole up there.
I'm having very sensitive power cord issues.
Terry gains 2 aspects.
Are you happy? The cookies were
Dry pants, steady hands.
Are they good?
You get the shepherd is my shepherd, I shall not fear. And my right hand is free.
But the shovel's still pinned to me, I'm assuming.
No, that's the hand holding the shovel.
Awesome.
So if y'all want to place your characters about here at the tippy top of the dark stairs leading even deeper into gloom,
Okay.
I will let you guys take your turn
I
in a
held
new
on to
scene.
my flashlight.
Now it's a new scene, so I have to give you both a fate point for facing the challenge of being of dealing with the monster things. Gulliver's Travel dragging you, deeper and deeper into the bowels of the earth, whispering horrible, twisted affections at you the entire time.
Feels like training camp.
That's cold.
Have I kept hold of my flashlight?
There's no way in heck that they would bring your flashlight with you. Right?
Oh,
These things absolutely hate and fear light.
Right. Okay.
They may not care about the shovel because they think they've got Terry tied up, but
the flashlight went. Okay.
yeah, then they didn't bring kryptonite to the Fortress of Solitude. So we can zoom in on the nightmare fuel. You're at the top of the stairs. They're kind of halfway, the 6 of them, kind of halfway down the stairs, yanking on the ropes. And Andy goes first.
She didn't try to put it on.
No, I touched it.
Getting out of bondage.
Was it good?
Okay.
Can I?
Let's look at breaking things.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's like escape artist is burglar.
Of course it is. Acrobat?
You are tied hand and foot, right?
Okay,
So it's hard to do acrobatics. The only acrobatics that is actually possible to do in when posed as King Tut is the worm.
All right. So breakage. Gonna be might.
Yes, indeed.
Correct?
Mom.
So let's look at what you will need to break free.
It's like a worm.
I can hold on to her for another 43 seconds.
I need to Wesley first before. Wesley, Mom needs a sport.
We are recording, guys. Just FYI.
What?
Everything you say can and will be put on the internet for all of eternity.
And will be used against us in the court of law.
Hopefully
I
not.
might point out that I have unsavory neo-Nazi stalkers, but
Just said neo-Nazi stalkers, you show up at my house. I own plenty of firearms, and I'm not afraid to use them.
Mom, on a broken straw to go with it.
breaking
Break
things.
things.
320 and 321.
Not good. I think I need salt.
Lifting, breaking, thin wood, thick
Getting on the
wood.
salt.
Like, all right, we'll go with, because you're very thoroughly tied up, we're going to call this fair might to just burst your bonds.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Come on, RNG. Down two
Why not?
for mediocre result.
Excuse me.
There's no excuses for you.
Where is her character?
Okay.
All right, Andy struggles against the bonds to no avail. And Chris, it is your turn.
Let me see. There's a Chris plays with you.
Not Chris the person, Chris the character.
Meister scared it. It is your turn.
Yeah, I was.
Although you may have just gotten backup.
Oh.
Chris? Yeah, sorry. So it's Terry's turn, and this is a great time for backup to show up.
Could really use Raph about now.
Yeah, we could really use Raph about now. As our two players
That's not
who
from its clear
arrived
yet, Peter.
are tied, are bound hand and foot, King Tut style, and are being dragged Gulliver's Travels style through the caves into ever lower levels of the dungeon.
Okay, for clarification purposes on the scene, am I correct in assuming that there's basically one line going to each of us that's got us wrapped up that they're dragging?
No. There's two or three lines around each of you, so you can look at it as a poor man's net.
Yeah, it was. Yep.
You know, you're kind of Spider-Man webbed up and being drugged, but you're not like entombed in silk like dwarves who left the path in Mirkwood.
I'm going to try and strike at the ropes tying her up, like the ropes extending off of her. I'm going to try and
Okay.
cut her.
Oh, that they're
You
dragging me by.
you get a fate point for not a kid anymore because teenagers. So I will offer you a fate point for not a kid anymore to fail miserably in a way that will make me chuckle.
No, I'm not taking that one. Not this time. I regret the fate point I gave up last week.
But
Earned. Not gave up, earned.
But my chuckles.
Yeah, I can buy it off. If I don't buy it off, something bad happens to me.
Pay me a fate point then, and make your attack on the ropes binding. You're attacking the ropes binding Andy or yourself.
The ones,
the
ones binding Andy because she's physically more capable.
Roll weapons.
Free to save me.
You're basically using weapons for might, so you're gonna need a fair or better.
Okay. It's in a jar on, I want to say, the second shelf.
And he disappeared.
I'm here.
Your icon disappeared.
I don't know why.
Me either.
Oh, it just moved underneath.
Haha.
What? I didn't.
Okay. So you have the ropes fall away loose in multiple directions as Andy is free.
Okay.
And on that note, Master Roseborough, are you on comms?
I'm on comms. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Bruce.
Yes.
Christoph just messaged he'll be on about 8:30.
Copy that. So the lesser cavalry has arrived, but following you guys down into the hole where you were tied up and dragged like Lilliputian, by the Lilliputian monsters, does mean that Chris still has his flashlight.
Yep, I still have my flashlight. I also have the ability to make myself not very visible.
You also totally picked up Andy's flashlight that she dropped. You definitely did that.
Oh, dual wielding? Oh, that's awesome because that will allow me to point in multiple directions at once.
Oh, what's this? What fresh ranger hell is this? D&Dists. Fine.
Come on, Star Wars RPG.
Power gaming weasels.
I have 2 hands. I can have 2 flashlights.
Yes, you can. Go ahead and place yourself in the indicated chamber, doofus.
Was some eggs in the fridge.
Okay.
So you are invisible and you have a flashlight? How you pulling that one off?
Ooh, look,
The light is just coming from nowhere.
floating orb. Like, hi. Hey, listen.
You
Welcome
have
to being
them. They
related
don't
to a
have
teenage
to be
boy, child.
on.
Roll deceit.
Let me. Where's my bag of dice?
So you're coming in like some kind of mystical, unexplained light of doom to scare them off for the moment.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, roll deceit, and I hate you.
Just trying to. Oh, there's my dice bag. Hold on. Let me get out my fudge dice. It's still in the process of
Where did
putting
it go?
everything together.
We can't find it.
Okay, let's roll.
The spaghetti sauce.
Let's
And
roll.
deceit, I'm starting off at great with deceit. So, oh heck
No.
yeah, I rolled only up 1, but that's 5. So whatever 5 is. Superb deceit.
I will oppose this with alertness.
No, I might die. My son.
Speaking of teenagers,
There's cookies right there. I assume these are from Mom. You're not taking the whole bag. You can take a couple.
um, 5 of the 6 suddenly illuminated things wig out and run screaming screaming and cursing you deeper into the darkness.
Awesome. There's a-
Please and thank you.
with the intensity of 2 flashlights on that last one.
The last one stands literally screaming at you in the path of both of your beams. I see you, child. You will sing with us in the dark. But he's got bupkis for intimidation. Meet my foot. Yeah, well, not your turn. It is his turn, and he's going to disappear. Scuttle into the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
You know how insulting that is?
You said that
Or not. Or he could stand there completely stunned by the light. It's Andy's turn. Oh, this is going to get
Andy,
squishy.
Stomp him.
Yeah, all right, punt.
Why punt when you can stomp?
Hey, it's a
Punt
stylistic
is more
choice.
satisfying.
Sure, I guess.
I want to see it squish into the wall.
Roll fists. Oh, and you've got
Alright.
weapons too from your martial arts training.
I do. Oh, and I don't have fists written on my paper sheet, so I have to look at the other sheet. Fists is at there. Awesome. Okay. Roll. Oh, lovely. That's correct number. Okay, be a good number. Excellent. Result of great at weapons +2, so that I add the 2. to the 4, giving me the total number. Is that correct, or does that only affect shifts?
Well, it's a tie, so you just do the weapons damage.
Okay, so I do 2 damage?
So
then?
you currently, unless you put something on it like a fate point, you fill his last physical stress box in as you go running up and boot him into the stone wall.
No, I
Sorry. Power
Yeah,
cord issues.
I will.
You don't have to. Like Terry gets it. Terry gets to attack next.
Okay, what did I miss, guys? I lost power.
Andy ran up
Oh.
and booted the thing into the wall, and it made squeaky, pained noises. So whatever else these things are, they're absolutely suck soccer balls.
Okay, well, I'm phone only at the moment, so I'm going to require some assistance.
I designate Roseboro. No, we'd be nice. See, Heidi is a power gaming weasel, and an
I just
ancient
need
member of the
people to
Nerd
look at-
Posse. The dice like her.
I can roll
but I
dice.
am also dreadfully unlucky, so they like me randomly.
I can roll dice. That's not a
which,
problem.
Which means you've got okay, so you can roll your own dice. Never mind.
I just
No
might need help
controlling?
keeping track of character sheet stuff.
Like
Let me see if I can get it pulled up on the phone. I'm gonna smack it in the face with the shovel. That's what I'm working on trying to do.
It looks at you and eloquently goes,
with a texture that you liked before?
The dot ones.
so roll weapons.
Okay, so my weapons is average.
This Christmas looking box for says 11. Microsale.com. This for
I broke
40 F
even
plus?
for average.
Okay.
You can't open those, by the way. We're not allowed.
Because they're gifts.
Yeah.
Guys,
And he rolls down. So you do 2 points of damage. So
It's-
your
it's
iron
our safe,
your iron pooper scooper, right? So you had a manure shovel as your weapon, and you slapped that broad cast iron down on him, and there is a sudden wrenching finality to his hateful scream and the sound like a dozen bricks breaking while somebody drops a watermelon.
isn't he Faye?
There's no flame, there's no burst of lights. It's just you when you pick up your shovel, roadkill.
Is the shovel cold iron? I'm just wondering.
Ow.
It's cast
Uh,
The
iron.
fact that we've been calling these tooth fairies, they may not actually be fae.
Yeah.
I mean, if
nuggets
they're
might have been more accurate.
squishy,
I mean, roadkill would it also insinuate that they're not made of ectoplasm or at least constructs?
yeah. Either way, it's roadkill. Mission accomplished.
This is great.
Children, I love you. Shh.
Hateful voices whisper up from the darkness. We hate them. They got Peter. We will get our revenge.
Okay.
I feel like I'm being
So let's get out of here.
You're gonna run back up to your remaining daylight?
Telegreen at the stop, arrest.
Both of you, shush. I am gaming.
Do we think it's at
Sorry,
all
you asked-
helpful?
Wow, the stroke effects are really hitting me today. I'm like spelling random I'm spelling random old English things. It is road. It is roadkill. It is roadkill.
Yep. It's a roadkill.
I don't know how helpful us wiping these out would be when we have limited daylight and we're clearly underprepared when it comes to weaponry.
I didn't get that.
I am putting my hand on my head as my out of character hat, even though I know no one can see me.
I don't know
Because
because
Heidi player wants to grab the thing and go upstairs and do like Buffy the Vampire style research and figure out what this thing is and how do we fight it. But I don't think that's what Andy does.
Okay.
Out of character hat is off.
Yeah, okay. So you can just say that that's fine. You can just announce that to the group. Metagaming is Dresden Files, right? That is fate, right? It's like we should totally study that, but that idea can't come from me. Point.
Yes. Look at that. We killed that.
I mean-
Terry, give me the shovel. We need to go squish more of them. Someone
Okay.
else tell me that's a bad idea.
Chris with the oh my gosh, these things are real. Holy crap, that's real. He's gonna suggest we need to get better weapons and we need to know how to properly kill these things. That's what he's gonna
The
say.
shovel seems to work.
Yeah,
can I
but
get at least average lore?
Let me.
Can I get average lore or average investigation from anybody?
Got it. I have lore at average. I rolled up 1 to fair for lore.
Okay, not a fairy. And not a fairy, but you don't know any more than that. You should investigate. That'll work for me. So you guys are going to poop or scoop the roadkill and retreat to the sunlight.
Yes, I mean that's what I would want.
Okay. So you are actually carrying the maimed child killing nightmare fuel in its semi dismembered much more two-dimensional state, as if it were an actually furred hyper violent cow patty. And with Chris's dual flashlights guarding behind you, and the skittering, hissing rage stays just like one bend around the corner out of his line of sight. You guys will retreat.
That's actually a pretty spectacular visual image.
That is my job. I'm here. I do what I can.
no.
Somebody message their manga drawing friend and get an image of that.
Well, I would occasionally. I miss inspire. Doing. If I do my wordsmithing right, I used to be able to compel Evan to sketch whatever I just described. And those sketches were universally awesome. So you guys regroup outside of the barn in the blessed broad daylight, which is the late summer daylight, which is so very warm and so very very welcome on your skin, and you have a clearly thoroughly illuminated pile of roadkill that in no way bursts into flames, smokes, or does anything else other than like. If it hadn't been talking at you, you could be convinced that you had like a mutant possum in your pooper scooper. So
You're gonna learn how to basic.
it's about
Did
as
anybody else
it's
have
about
all
as
of that cut out?
it is about as fugly as as road-killed possum. It's got tiny little claws and mismatched teeth, and those milky white eyes are staring sightlessly into the middle distance. Am I cutting out for anybody else?
We can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you. I look at it like I crouch down and like look at it kind of close, even though it's gross. I'm like, okay, those things keep saying we should join them. Was this a person? That doesn't.
I don't know.
How?
Hey, Terry, just put a little bit of holy water on it to see if it bursts into flames. I'm curious.
Holy water
Yeah,
has no
sure.
effects.
Okay, good to know.
The canteen is now only 3/4 full.
I mean, he didn't need to dump a lot on him.
He's been throwing some holy water around, right? These things were trying to eat
Okay.
you.
Right. So now we know not effective for realsies.
So they don't like the light, but it doesn't actually hurt them.
I mean, look at the milky white eyes. They're definitely they're obviously subterranean.
Okay, big words. So how do we hurt it other than squish it with a shovel?
I mean,
And
he
if we're just
did.
going to go back to squishing it with a shovel, should we just go back to squishing them with a shovel?
I mean, it's made out of meat, so it's obviously flammable.
I would much rather go home and get my sword at this point than stick with the shovel.
You have a sword? Weirdo.
At least one.
If
I haven't
everybody
counted
goes,
recently.
if everybody goes home and weapons up, that will take about an hour to pedal home and sneak around parents and guardians and random passersby with awkward school books, school bags, poking in random distances. But weaponing up what might be reasonably weaponed up will burn another hour, and that puts us at like 1 p.m. To regroup after weaponing up.
Okay.
So, do I start the Lost Boys montage music or what?
I want my sword.
I'm half tempted to grab the shotgun, but I don't think I'll be able to walk around town with that and not get arrested immediately.
Take it from my junior high. Gym bags do wonders.
Gym bag. Well, yeah, sure, okay, yeah.
I actually had to bring all of my athletic gear for gym and junior high, including the undies and stuff, in transparent plastic bags after the second or third kid brought sawed-off shotguns in the normal type.
Okay.
Don't you love Cleveland?
I mean, I've never been.
And that's Cleveland in 87, 88. That's not like Obama era Cleveland. That was Cleveland in the Reagan years.
I was just sitting here thinking about it. I was like, oh, and this is before all the school shooting things were such a big deal.
10 years before
Columbine.
10 years before Columbine, I had my embarrassing tidy whities in see-through bags in front of all the girls in 7th grade because of the drug dealers.
I mean, it is the public education is the prison to prison pipeline.
Emotional damage. Moving right along.
All right. Okay, so do we know enough about these things? Are we gonna? Is this what we're doing? We're gonna go squish them. I'm ready. I'm ready to bonk some heads.
It is currently noon.
Okay.
If you all go weapon up, Lost Boys movie montage, it will be 1 p.m. Sunset is non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Roseboro.
I think fighting bad guys
I'm going to need
unarmed is a bad idea.
Resources? You need a resource roll?
I need average resources for shells and stuff. Say again, Spirit.
I said I would much prefer to go into the fight, even if it's an hour less light to work with, having proper weaponry.
All right. You have a sword and a replenished holy water canteen. Anything else you want to get? Oh, guys, let's do this. Let's do this by the book. Page 322 in the Your Story PDF.
I'm gonna go see if I can convince Peter to participate for an hour or so.
Okay.
Somebody should definitely bring a baseball bat.
For Peter, we're storming the castle.
The party has elected to weapon up and go into the caverns, having discovered that we can squish these things. So we're gonna weapon up and go into the caverns to squish squish things? Do you want to come participate in squishing? Okay.
Boy. Boy,
Peter is continuing to make wise adult decisions and remain resting, and not come on a tooth fairy
Dungeon
squishing
crawl.
adventure with us.
This is a tooth fairy, a homicidal
Dungeon
tooth fairy
crawl!
dungeon crawl.
Yeah.
No, where I'm pointing.
So if you have you have resources, and page 322 in the PDF is the list of what you can get with your resources.
Andy's trying to figure out what kind of homes y'all come from, where you just go home and get weapons.
Well, any
We
self-respecting
haven't
Midwesterner.
Yeah, that's not. So we have not declared what state even this town is in. I can actually have a lot of fun, with my old stomping grounds. But I can have a lot of fun anywhere. Or you guys can choose to mythicize your town, right? It is you can make a Smallville. I have no problem with that. Or
Coolsville, Kansas.
Or you guys can pick a metro or a suburb or anywhere. I don't care. It can be in the middle of sheep bugger Wyoming. I don't care.
I say we lean into the Scooby Doo and go and live in Coolsville.
No, Dad, you have copyright problems. It has to be awesome.
In character generation time, while researching, waves of immigration from Vietnamese to America, and Peter's been watching a lot of shows about making food. He was going for
Birds, did you ask?
donut shops from Vietnamese.
Actually, a lot of Viet and Hmong.
California was
a lot of California is one, but the Twin Cities is another.
The Twin Cities is another. Yeah.
What was that page number, Bruce?
322.
322.
Hands
I'm
of blue.
actually-
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we just watched the Ariel raid episode the other day. Oh, now I'm completely sidetracked.
So Roseboro, if I butcher SoCal, and we do Welcome to the Hellmouth, I can Hellmouth your town. I got no problem with that. But will you be offended by my lack of saying things like the 320, like the 210 or something? Would that be grating on you?
Listen, I would only be offended if you had grown up as a local of that area and didn't say it.
Okay, so LA or not suburb of LA named named what is the Buffy?
We're in Altadena.
I can make up a suburb, right? I can
You can do that.
Is it Sunnyvale? Is the Hellmouth?
Yes,
Sunnyvale,
that's
yep.
Yeah.
And Coolsville is the Scooby Doo one.
Yeah,
I genuinely didn't know the Scoobyville
coincidence
town had
there.
A name. Did not know that.
I'm going Pleasantville.
That's what show is out of that out of now though?
That's Superman, isn't it? No, it's its own show.
It's its own movie. That's a Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
It starts off black and white until everybody does adult things and they turn into color and can't handle feelings and other ridiculous liberal stereotypes about the 1950s.
Okay.
All right.
So
freedom dude.
We're in
a fair on my resources roll.
We're in a generic small city in SoCal. Is that what we're getting?
Sure, we can do that.
Yes,
yeah,
master.
It's midwinter. I want to live in a place that doesn't have winter.
Oh, all right.
I'm down for that.
Generic.
The 2-inch icicle off my mustache earlier today agrees.
My
I
phone
just realized
My
Heidi and
V-
Peter have not seen me since I was a squeaky little teenager.
They have not. And you are now comfortably middle aged.
Thanks for the
How does
reminder.
that all make me feel old?
Because we are old, Heidi.
It's
That-
fair.
It wasn't you. It wasn't you. It was
Bemidji
James.
was many years ago.
It wasn't you. It was James who got carded for sitting at my table when I was running a game. Like the cops were
Oh.
randomly in Country Kitchen and they literally carded one of my gamers to make sure. It's like, really? So that makes
Um,
me feel old.
Can I get brass knuckles?
I did. No, you are upper middle class. Your character is thoroughly upper middle class.
Okay, you don't understand things about California. Brass knuckles are very illegal.
I'm
No,
sure
I
my
don't know.
sword is too. That's not stopping me from bringing it.
That's a little less illegal.
1980s California is different, right? The
yes.
Diane Feinstein won't strike for another year and a half.
Oh gosh, rest in. Never mind. I'm not finishing that sentence.
Okay. All right.
Okay, well, I got a fair, so I can pretty much bring anything I want to.
Any civilian armament that you so desire. But you have already said so. You've got no grenades, right? But you can bring like
My sword and a 22 revolver.
just make reasonable notes, right? So you can bring. Oh gosh, you guys are gonna go guns and blazing.
Oh yeah, I'm gearing up. I have a shotgun. That's what I'm going to be using.
Yeah,
I suppose I know I can't use a gun. I mean, I can, but I'll be at mediocre.
yeah. So you've got a sword.
Yeah, I'll just.
Other
I
kinds
dual
of
wield?
other kinds of gears that you could get at Kmart or running by the local 7-Eleven, or Circle K.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Yeah, when you guys show up.
We are the strange things.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the cookies? Preston, you
Somebody
like the cookies?
mentions toy lightsaber.
I said
Someone
somebody.
has a toy lightsaber.
I suggested
was
a
that
baseball
Peter?
bat.
Yeah, I'm probably rocking the baseball bat, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, you
looking for
should.
inspiration on the internet.
Okay.
I mean, come on, guys. I'm a gymnast. I don't have swords around my house.
You're actually a competitive martial artist.
That yep.
Didn't we say sword and staff?
We didn't actually establish weapons. Just fists. Nunchucks. Come on, nunchucks are cool.
Yeah.
If you know-
Okay. Do you have
if you know how to
weapons
use
as a
them.
skill?
No, I do not.
I
I'm
do.
literally better off with my fists.
Okay, but you're bringing your comfort nunchucks. Are they Hello Kitty comfort
Yes.
nunchucks?
Is Hello Kitty a thing yet? No, they're
Yeah.
not. They're
Yeah.
they're
Yes.
What about Sailor Moon?
Sailor Moon was 90s.
Sailor Moon was early 90s.
In the U.S., it was 80s in Japan.
Yeah.
Depending on
So
what kind-
okay. So let me explain. Dragon Ball Z broke anime
Yeah.
wide. Okay, and that was Toonami. That was mid 90s, right? Before
Hello
then,
Kitty was 74.
we had an anime culture, but it was like, don't tell anyone you were into anime, and like you could watch Akira, but you couldn't tell your parents you watched Akira. And if you watched Ranma 3.5, wash your hands afterwards and never admit it in public.
Like, oh, stop that. You're only melting cheese. That's 30 seconds.
Christopher, what is it with you and throwing everything in the microwave for 5 minutes?
That is not the way to dry the cat. I'm just gonna
Put
say
the eggs away.
5 minutes in the microwave is not good for Fluffy.
Yes.
That's a jeez.
My hand is covered in juicy.
Um,
Why are you using my cup?
Not my fault. Your fault for not doing the dishes, for one. And for two, your sister did it. I will wash it tonight. Hey, I will wash it tonight. But could
Okay.
you be less of
can you mute up the Leave It to Beaver stuff for me, Scared? Okay, so I like what Roseboro did. Roseboro, did you make your fair
did.
resources? Yes. So he
Yep,
made his
I'm-
roll. He made his roll. He said what he wanted, and he made a short, reasonable list. Like I don't want D&D equipment lists. I want
I'm
just
also
like
thinking
Okay.
what
Sorry,
would-
I will stop making my D&D equipment list.
what would show up like on camera in a prep montage. That's all I care about.
the closest thing that has a body armor would be like, hockey or like roller skating arm stuff or whatever. I don't even know.
Resources that would be
It would be that's really cheap. Like, just like it's not. He's not going to go and
SoCal, right? So
Yep.
lacrosse or baseball catchers.
I
Sure.
put my list on Discord since I can't get to Roll20 right now.
Aye, Captain. Sword and kendo armor. You weeb. Yes. You've got a you've got a western fencing rapier and kendo armor. No, you don't get kendo armor.
No,
Oh,
we had
did you do?
established it was my grandfather's cavalry saber or great grandfather,
Yeah,
whatever.
yes, okay, but that's a western saber. So we've got a western saber and then not gonna go with kendo armor. I'm gonna go with fencing vest and hat because you're 14. You don't get any dignity.
Somebody get some hairspray and a Zippo.
So you've got a Civil War saber, fencing armor, or fencing gear, and a switchblade pocket knife, a switchblade hair comb that looks scary until you open it, and it's just a comb.
Really?
You have no idea how much we coveted those things in 1985.
That's the box that's coming to fall.
See, this is the nice thing about having your GM who was 10 in 85 is like, yep, yeah,
Yep.
5th grade memories of how stupid all the teenagers looked when they thought they were cool. Yep, no problem.
That's usually teenagers of any generation.
Yep. But they don't listen to 5th graders' opinions on how dorky they look, and the adults have better things to do.
Allegedly.
It's totally not Pleasantville. Yeah, nice. Okay. All right, meme boy. All right. So Christoph, it is the gearing up montage. We've discovered they're not fairies. They're made out of flesh and bone, and you can squish them with manure shovels. So, also they almost ate Terry and Andy while you were at work, and so they're everybody's making resource rolls to get my emotional support nunchucks. I love you, Heidi, in that macho moose killing way that we monks have. All right, a lighter, and I shove some newspaper under my. Now there's forward thinking. All right, I approve. Another thing that was popular in the 80s was actually making artificial logs of newspapers. You had like newspaper rollers that would make actual like logs you would bind with twine of recycled newspaper for use in your fireplaces. Though you're in SoCal, you don't even have fireplaces. What are you talking about?
I mean, for
No,
ambiance.
some of the older houses they had fireplaces.
Yeah, some like the
Yes.
old ranchero styles. Yeah, true.
Yeah, when my great grandparents' place that burned down with all the big fires that happened earlier this year, they had that was the only thing remained was the actual fireplace. That was it.
Remember, if your house is burning up, shove yourself up your chimney. It's your best prayer. All right. Anyway,
Oh, and another flashlight.
okay.
We've got a headlamp.
Oh yeah, we probably all
headlamp?
would grab some kind of flashlight.
Headlamps are a little more 90s.
Okay, fair enough.
Like they exist, but you have to like go to the kind of places that sells mining gear to find them.
Or a car mechanic shop.
Or no, not really. They were still
Well,
we were still hanging lamps off of the raised hoods at those little hook half lamp things.
even nowadays, most mechanics still prefer to have a light they can just set in place rather than one on their head.
No, you gotta have your child hold the lamps or the flashlight so that you can constantly make them feel stupid because they're never pointing it in the right place.
It's character building.
It's the little things in life. It's the little thing. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I toddler sat for 4.5 hours at a martial arts demonstration today. Ask me how ready I am to drop imaginary anvils on the ungrown. Okay.
I was at a Christmas musical practice for children all morning. Yeah.
Hey, unto you was born this day. The best Christmas pageant
No.
ever.
We
Oh
never
my.
do that. We do these stupid modernized ones. This one's less annoying, but
That is a
still.
perfect. I have no idea why every church doesn't do that one, like at least every 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
All right. So,
All right, I'm getting water.
Christoph, if you want to make a resources roll and
right.
declare kind of what you're gathering, as the group is going to rendezvous back in the nice, warm, sunlit, monster-free open space of the back courtyard before they voluntarily go into the tunnel of horse death, or pick a different entrance. I don't care.
Oh, my plan. Andy's thinking tunnel of horse death, but yeah, that's true. We do know several other ways, or one other way,
Yeah.
I guess.
But we go back to the main house and then down through that tunnel.
Oh, you want to say hi to Toby?
We could.
Yeah.
Sup, Toby? Oh my.
So I need to make a resources roll. Yeah, that's what you say. We probably. Well, I already have a flashlight, but I'm gonna want something to hit them with, since I now know that they can.
Okay, but you are a four-eyed dweeb. What would you get to hit them with? Just random, like, aluminum baseball bat, or like what?
Really big book.
Honestly, yeah, a book.
What?
Just say an encyclopedia, probably.
You know we're gonna
No,
make fun of you if you bring that.
You can get a standard improvised weapon like a bat. That's not a problem.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna roll for
big
a
book is a standard
regular
improvised
baseball
weapon.
bat.
Actually,
I
I've taught self-defense classes on how to kill people with hardcover textbooks. That doesn't, but the 14-year-old suburbanite doesn't, doesn't read combatives manuals all that much. So
Wow, shocking. All right, just a regular baseball bat to get a home run with these things.
anything else? So in the Your Story source book, we're looking at page 322.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
good idea to have.
I'm amazing.
If my computer would load.
This list is much more year 2000, mid 2000, but it's still kind of relative. I reserve the right to change individual items on the list. Like in '85, a moderately advanced desktop computer with 56K RAM cost about $2,500–3,000.
Yes. Guessing I can't shift up enough yet. Find a personal island for myself.
That
Two
would be
decades
Danny.
later, my stepdad would buy that computer for $5 at a garage sale.
That would be Danny. Danny's the filthy rich person.
Yeah, definitely not. Okay,
And the GM, we have enough people. The GM doesn't feel a need to insert a GM NPC into tonight's adventure. So
Well, last time Danny mostly tried to eat someone, so
yeah.
James was unconscious, and he obviously enjoyed it.
All right.
Tell you what, you guys go ahead.
Oh.
I'll just wait here with James. I know he tastes good. I didn't say that out loud. Danny knows he tastes good.
We're going to come back to a full white court Danny and a dead James.
Yeah, I want to stick around with her. Doesn't seem like a good idea.
I second this.
I think Danny is going to be a fun frenemy as an NPC.
Yeah.
If there wasn't danger already, we just have more danger in the group.
Haven't you watched horror movies? Anybody who has sex dies. It's not like a new rule.
No, it's a pretty established, and it's an established rule, all right. But I mean, I guess our characters do suggest think that they're in a horror movie at this point.
I think the nightmare demon rat things with talking hate faces might have been a clue.
Might have been. So, as kids in the 80s who probably watched the movie Halloween well before they were supposed or should have been allowed to, they know what the rule is.
You may have even snuck a VHS copy of Sleepover Camp out of the VHS store.
Was it? You mean Sleepaway Camp? Is that
Sleepaway Camp? Yes, Sleepaway Camp.
With the stupidest twist in the ending as possible. Oh my gosh!
Talk about making the rainbow people's heads explode. Yep.
All right. Do we have any like first aid kits at all in our group?
No, that would have been smart.
All right. I'm gonna roll for a baseball bat and like a basic first aid kit.
Let me guess. You probably brought the the basic first aid book.
It's only 500.
Yeah,
pages.
sure. Why not?
No actual supplies, just the book.
No, I'm looking for the actual supplies, not the book. Just to clarify.
Roll your resources already.
Shift up 2. I gotta look at.
Does James psychometry trigger all the time he touches something, or does he have to think about it?
I think he has to put. It depends on whether or not I want. How badly he wants a fate point. There, that's the answer to that.
That's a good answer.
So,
I'm just thinking about
let's say,
with an unrestricted psychometry power.
Yeah, let me dig ever deeper into the persistent double and triple entendres of this campaign. He's figured out how to make it work when he wants to, but it still goes off unexpectedly in awkward times and places.
Yeah.
out on some cookies.
I shifted up to fair resources.
Okay, so you have a baseball bat. So I'm gonna get you a baseball bat, a first aid kit, a decent first aid kit, and the SAS survival manual.
Yay. Wait.
Go figure. He got a book.
It was kind of a yay, especially for those days.
1980, the 1982 printing with all black and white pictures. That has to be the most unhelpful book for plant identification I've ever owned in my life. All right, anyway. Do not eat this gray blur, but you can treat wounds with this gray blur.
How do you know if it's poisonous? There's color.
All right. Anyway, so your nerd cred is maintained, but you're armed and you have a first aid kit. All right. It is now 1 p.m.
All right.
You're relatively improv armed, except for the support cuddles. Except for the Civil War saber, in bright white bright white fencing knickers and the double thick vest and a steel mesh helmet.
Wait, who is that?
Terry.
Oh, that makes sense.
The Holy Roller is now wearing all white and is prepared to be hyper violent about it, and still a dork. Chris may have eaten a sandwich while at home real fast. Yes. Okay, growing boy. Snarf.
I'm just making certain my character's not going to go hungry.
I'm pretty sure you should have put that on your resources roll. I brought 4 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Honestly, with my resources roll being as high as it was, I definitely have enough to say I brought sandwiches.
No, it's 1985. He has like freeze dried ice cream in airtight sealed packages.
Well then,
He brought astronaut food.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, Challenger hasn't blown. No, Challenger just blown up, but astronaut food is still all the rage.
Interesting.
No, we're still gearing up.
So like Tang, freeze dried astronaut food, that kind of stuff is all over the place.
That and I don't want a nice, rich, deep voice to get distracting.
Peter's worried his voice is too
I'm
deep and
secure
sexy.
enough, bass boy, that you can play and I'll be okay.
Oh yeah.
I can roll with it.
Make Bruce go laugh a lot.
I have my headphones on, so he can't hear you replying.
Oh, tragic. Okay, but that does cut down on the feedback loop. All right,
It does. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, onboard speakers and onboard microphone. Sometimes bad combo.
You want to talk about feeling old, Christoph? Peter was one of my. Peter was at one point like one of the junior high assistant campers when I was running vacation Bible study in my vacation Bible school, volunteering at vacation Bible school at the largest mega church in the ELCA here, which is here in the Twin Cities. When I was Gabriel's age. Like I was 20, he was 14. That's when I met Peter. That's how long I've known him. I'm 50 now, so math that.
Which is crazy that.
Okay, makes sense.
I may have been up to 25. I did a lot of outdoor ministries, but yeah. But no bigger than like a 10-year gap. So he's 48 now? Goodness.
He is 43.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Nah. All right, moving right along.
Yeah, we old.
We old. No. We have leveled up so many times. All right.
I'm almost
So-
level 38.
Oh,
Whippersnapper.
Oh,
I gotta warn
trust
you.
me, I've rewind 10 years.
I gotta warn you. 40 hits back. All right.
just keep the ibuprofen handy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all I lived on last week.
Tiger Balm. All right. So you're geared up, and you're going to.
Let's go
You're
squish
going
the
to
monsters.
Right. Danny
Up
will
and
stay up
hunting
top.
ho.
Danny will stay up top and keep guard in case there's trouble.
Phrasing.
Great.
And
I
the
didn't
four
even
of
catch that till you said that, Roseboro.
Oh, what was that?
Said I didn't even catch it till you said that.
I'm sorry.
and yeah, so she and Mike will keep a lookout while the other four of you go down.
All right.
All right then.
So Mike might be in the most danger of all of us.
No, don't worry about that.
He's not her type.
Among other things, have you seen that picture? You know, that's not anybody's type, but like
It's a face a mother could love.
whoever did. No, I did. The face might be fine. The problem is it's attached to the rest of Mike, and
Why does he smell like a comic book convention?
I can smell both those words and that picture. Did we come down the horse hole?
Okay, well, yeah, okay. We should start you at the horse hole.
See.
We disappeared into the blackness.
We did disappear. I don't know where my character went. He was
Right,
there.
you have flashlights. You go towards the stairs down. Once again, skittering, malevolent, in psychopathic hissing at the edge of your hearing. There's four. Oh, we're so hungry. They killed Peter. Hungry.
Anybody else wonder why they're using human names?
Yeah.
I do find it odd.
Yeah.
It's a bit unnerving, but
Wondered that earlier.
All right, so you guys can Scooby Gang shoulder to shoulder to the stairs down. Then do you take the stairs down? Are you hunting them through these hallways? What's the plan, Scoob?
I personally think that wherever they keep trying to drag us off to is obviously the hub, and if we can destroy the hub, then maybe we can get rid of the rest of them.
Andy's logic is much more straightforward. That's where they took us before. Let's go that way.
They're coming. Heh, throw me the idol. I'll throw you the whip. Well, come on. Who's going to stop them from sneaking into any movie they want?
not us.
Didn't strike them as didn't strike me as the film aficionados.
Well, we'll stop them now. So, what is as we're going
That's
through this
very
lights and not being
silly.
drugged?
Where else are there children? In the dark.
Oh, gross.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Anything notable about the tunnels we're walking through?
Now that you have a better view, what seemed like unnaturally smooth tunnels, you can see the texture is more like with a million scrapes with very tiny claws.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Next thing you know, they're gonna tell me there's a face hugger that's gonna pop out of nowhere.
No, I'm just saying, these tunnels have been expanded and worked by the. You guys still haven't named them, but so down
the chicken nuggets.
down to Goblin Town.
Down to Goblin Town.
Whoa. Hello. Okay.
There's nothing in this room, right?
Nothing that we can see yet.
There's a suspicious rectangle.
The suspicious
Yeah.
The suspicious rectangle looks like a sarcophagus. Where you've seen medieval sarcophagi where they have these beautifully carved images of the person inside as if they were sleeping.
Okay. Is it open or shut?
Now, imagine that if the person were not some king or queen, but in this case, looks like somebody out of the 1920s wearing knickerbockers, male, maybe 11 years old. And the statue is staring up into space and screaming as its arms are tied. Its upper arms are tied tightly to its chest, and its forearm and the statue's forearms are like clawing helplessly at the air.
Wow.
That's what's carved on it?
Also, it doesn't look like it has a lid. It's just art. Like it's not a real coffin. They just carved that out of the wall for shits and giggles.
Oh, like it's carved with tiny claws?
Investigate.
I mean, I could touch it, but I don't know if I want to.
You should.
Oh,
Stop
all right,
touching
guys.
things.
Oh, you said you should. You cut out, so I heard you should.
No,
she didn't cut out. That was all she said. This is Heidi. She's awesome. There's these guys are like my all-star gamers. I brought them back for a reason. They're insane.
Wait. Are you saying they're your Michael Jordan in Space Jam?
There is my ex-girlfriend Iris, who at one point, super pumped her body full of chi so that she could repeatedly judo throw an adolescent dragon to opposite sides of a dungeon room until she beat it to death. And there was a tiny girl named Red who at one point made living goblin nunchucks. Well, regardless of what the goblins thought about the moment. So these aren't the only people who could play Space Jam, but if I were going to assemble a team of gaming heroes from the cosmic legends of the universe, that doesn't make any sense, Dresden. It did in 1978. Shut up. And
we have reached the point of the evening where Bruce is arguing with himself.
What?
No, I'm just providing comic relief before the screaming starts.
He's always arguing with himself. It's just external right now.
Have you not read my books? Anyway, so you can fondle the statue and get and cheat with psychic powers, or you can do investigation. I don't care.
I rolled investigation of mediocre, but I was just looking for scratchy marks.
No, well, yeah. This was carved entirely by little rodent claws.
These things.
I will most definitely touch it.
Oh my God.
Just caress it, kind of.
I'm just gonna stand right behind you to make it so to be able to catch you if you fall like last time.
That won't
Good thing we left
happen.
Danny upstairs.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Okay.
this choke point.
You see a single micro monster, which you guys still you guys have yet to even make a referential name for. So that's all I've got.
Chicken
We call them
nuggets.
chicken nuggets.
Okay, so you see
Yeah.
a single murder nugget.
Murder nugget.
Carving the last bit of a hyper realistic stone cheek away from the boy, and steps back, and then dozen after dozen of murder nuggets step out of the darkness into your psychic sight, putting hands on the on the statue boy's body, and reaching out to reaching out to the artist itself, going, Peter, 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 you're one of us, Peter. We love you forever.
Wait, hold up. Oh. So I was right. That means, all right, guys. I'm pretty sure these aren't murder nuggets. I'm pretty sure these are children who have been turned into monsters.
Oh, best put them out of their misery.
Yeah, true. But like,
Free the soul.
just so you know,
That's got to be the most Ronald Reagan solution to a dungeon crawl ever. They're children. We will end their suffering. You know.
so, wait. If we break the statue, would that like? I mean, it kind of already killed Peter.
Yeah, it's kind of
Peter's broken body is decomposing up near the old manure pile, so you know. I don't think he's gonna mind.
I mean,
Oh,
but I'm pretty sure we're gonna find more of these sarcophagi thingy majigs, murder nugget transformers, if you will.
Well, let's go look for more. Or do you want to smash it?
Hold on, I stand back. Stand back for a second. I already racked around in the shotgun. I'll just blow his head off.
Everybody make an endurance roll against the fair to avoid getting the temporary aspect deafened.
well.
You get to have at least a fair. Oh,
endurance.
Superb result.
That's a base of fair for me. All right, I got a great.
I went down 3 from mediocre, so I got terrible.
Okay. For the next scene, you have the aspect ringing ears. So all you can hear is a high-pitched whine because you were a little too close to the muzzle blast.
I should have brought earplugs for everyone. Oops.
And you blow off the buckshot, blows off Peter's right forearm and gives the rest of him premature acne. But the statue is solid. The statue is solid granite, so you know.
Oh well, yeah. At least I defaced it.
Well, you refaced it, and
actually,
you dehanded it. You dehanded it.
I disarmed it.
Oh,
Only
pain.
Only partially.
We're still missing. Who are we missing?
We are missing Terry.
We are missing.
Oh
no, yeah, we're missing Terry Sycon.
Yeah, because he can't put himself on there.
Yeah, Terry does.
Yeah, so one of you will have to do it. Ta-da!
I got it.
Someone grab me and move me real fast, please.
Yep, done. They move you.
You have my consent for that.
Okay.
Holy Air Force rules, Batman. I haven't heard that phrase in years. Permission to touch? You have my consent. Oh, gosh. Oh, that used to be such a freaking reflex. Thank you, Scarrett.
You're welcome.
Hey, look. Two more sarcophagus statues in the cave where your flashlight can reach. One of them appears to have been a kind of homely looking girl, maybe your age, and the other one appears to have been a toddler about the age of 2.
Creepy.
Yeah. Do you want
Oh.
to say something?
Whoever their interior designer is sucks.
Feng shui is off.
Do we still hear them around us right now? Is the skittering and whispering constant? Okay.
They're more than willing to have like highly disturbing conversations with you if you let them.
I'm gonna ask. So who are these?
Silence.
Silence is
no.
never-
On.
The actual people they are answer you from the darkness.
Oh.
Nice. Well, at least now we like. If we destroy one of them, we'll know if it actually does something to them because they're still alive.
That's might, and these is stone, so that's like good might. No, that's great might.
Hello, shotgun at close range.
Okay,
We've already done it
you
once,
guys
and
will
I
do.
made
You
someone's
guys will do
ears
great not
ring.
hearing any. You guys will you'll defend yourself just great when you can't hear them skittering up to.
Yeah,
I
Right. Yeah, I was like, no. I think the shotgun is not the best solution.
Nope, I've come to the same conclusion. So
You mean me, who literally can't hear anything that's going on right now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very great. Very great.
So, do you want to take the northern or the? So, are you guys going to try to smash up the? Are you guys going to smash up the statues, or are you gonna?
I mean, the baseball bat would be the thing that would probably work the best, but at the same time, that would just probably break the bat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't want to smash our weapons on stone. So I
You're allowed to smash your weapons on stone. I'm okay with it.
Just bet we didn't bring some like dynamite or something.
Yeah, because that would definitely not cause the whole thing to collapse on us.
Because people willingly sell that to puberty kids.
right.
It's,
Right.
Branch.
It's
You can't be trusted.
1985.
You can't be trusted with. You can't be trusted with a shaving razor. Have some
This is
high
southern.
explosives.
This is Southern California. They're not selling kids dynamite.
True.
No,
If you're in
they're
Texas,
just selling kids. Come on,
Well, that's Hollywood.
which is in.
Yeah, I know. In California, I know. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
We just go to the North Passage. That'll work.
There is a sarcophagus in the way. Before it opens up into a wider hallway that looks like it was made by human hands and is regular and big enough for fully grown adults. And there's a lid to this one.
There's a lid to this?
Oh.
Is it open? Because I'm gonna open it if it's not.
Oh, also ew. All right, you with some grunting and strain pry it open.
I'm keeping the shotgun trained. I'm keeping the shotgun trained on it, so if anything jumps out.
And it's
And
empty.
Terry does his best not to pay attention to the grunting.
It's empty?
Yep.
Okay. Empty sarcophagus.
Yes, dear. Wesley came back in.
And
touch the sarcophagus.
But there's the front of the sarcophagus has like an if you step who wants to step out into the hallway?
Well, we can probably step into the South Passage and then get around into said hallway.
Sure. There's a sarcophagus right in the middle of the hallway, like it had been moved.
Come on, gang, let's get down this way. Terry, come along.
This
right
one
on.
also appears to have a lid.
All right, let's again. All
And
right.
this hallway, let me give you an idea, is so full of alcoves that you can't shine light directly in. And that the skittering and hateful whispering is. But because this one has been moved and turned aside, you can see what would be the hallway facing portion. And there's actually a name.
It's like a pseudo mausoleum. I mean, it's technically underground, so it's technically not a mausoleum.
It's a crypt.
Yeah, crypt. That's the word.
Yeah.
So is this the family crypt? By the way, subterranean structures like this are very not normal in Southern California. Basements are not really a thing.
So the sarcophagus reads Stephen Albanus Cosby, 1902 to 1915. His spirit abides.
Kids do not last long in this family. Steven, are you
roll?
here?
Oh, scholarship. I have that. Great.
Ooh, yeah, roll, dude.
Shifted.
Fair.
It's too early. Yep. It's too early for the Spanish flute. Did you say, Stephen, are you there?
Yeah.
Hi, Andy. Andy, I'm hungry.
I got a epic, no, fantastic scholarship roll.
Wow.
Oh, I hate you.
Don't ask the nerd about death. He's a nerd subject, I guess. Oh, I actually can't.
That's the year, so 1915 is the year the Cranston ghosts were made. When Jerome Cranston killed his wife and child, and then blew his own brains out.
Oh, and the Cranston house is the house that we were in. But this person's name is Crosby.
Interesting.
There are more sarcophagi, of course. And the skittering and hating and snarling is much louder with so many impossible hiding places.
So do the ghosts become the monsters, or do people become the monsters?
I theorize that it's not the ghosts that are becoming the murder nuggets, but rather the people are somehow either consumed.
Somehow the people are being.
But remember, they wanted Toby.
They did want Toby because they wanted Toby to join them.
Yeah.
And Toby was a ghost.
Right, but I don't think you get a non-corporeal form to become a murder nugget.
Is this an in-character conversation or an out-of-character conversation?
Yes.
Sorry, this is just how I talk.
No, valid question. Is this what Chris says, or is this what Roseboro blathers?
This is what Roseboro blathers. I think Chris would be like, Chris would probably just say, "Yeah, I don't know."
And did James share the factoid
What?
about the year
Yes.
of the ghosts? Okay. So I'm gonna also try saying, "Hey, Jerome, are you here?"
Jerome can't
I'm
help you, silly girl. You're with us now. You'll be with us forever.
I think it's only children that can be made into these murder nuggets. Because, like, everyone, like, Peter, Bob, no, not Bob, Bonnie and Ron, Debbie and Ron, are all children, our own age or younger, so.
We're not children. We're teenagers, basically.
They literally all have the aspect not a kid anymore.
Okay.
James, dream with us, James. You'll never be lonely again.
I'm not lonely. I got my book friends. They never leave me.
We'll never leave you. You'll never leave us. It's too late, James. You'll never leave us.
There's a slight hole in your logic. Peter left you.
Are there any kind of remains in the sarcophagus? Is that investigate?
That's just might to open it.
Oh.
You don't have to roll.
Oh, this one's.
You don't have to roll.
This one's open.
No, it was displaced, so as you could see the front plating. It's empty.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, which sarcophagus are you talking about? The one in the hallway?
Yeah, I guess I am standing between two. Jerome's.
There's no. Are you guys gonna to look around? And what measures are you going to take while you look around?
Well, one of us can
in the sarcophagus, like.
Which one? You've seen. I've got 4 revealed on the map right now.
Yeah. Jerome's.
This
like,
one. This one.
Like I've got the lid open, or Jerome's opening the lid, checking like if there's any debris in there.
This isn't Jerome. This isn't Jerome. This is Steven.
Oh, that's not Jerome. Steven, I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Steven.
Jerome's here.
Oh yeah, Steven was a kid. Okay. Yes. So the displaced one is the one I was referring to.
That's Steven.
Apparently I'm yellow. Okay, that's Steven. And are there any remains in his sarcophagus?
No.
Absolutely nothing.
Chris is saying, "Where did all the bodies go?"
Probably the murder nuggets ate them.
Well, the murder nuggets are them. Or the murder nuggets take their names.
Wait.
Are you telling me that the murder nuggets are guilty of identity fraud?
Ichabod.
Well, I mean, do you have any better ideas on Ichabod? On how?
I mean, they're supernatural creatures of some nature of some kind or another. It could be that they consume a person and then creates a new one. I mean, I don't know how they procreate.
How do you know anything about supernatural creatures? Is this
I've read a lot of books and watched very little to no television.
No, what I'm just thinking is, you know how they want that baby's body, whatever his name is,
Toby,
yeah. I'm thinking that his mother threw him in the fire to protect him from these creatures, trying to give him a swift death before becoming one of these things, because I think they need like the bones or something to turn them.
They use them for something. I just don't know what or how. What?
So
wow.
These things want to eat our bones and then we become one? That's what you think?
That's what I think.
Something like that.
Wow, that's an interesting reference right there, Bruce.
I don't know what you're talking about. That first book won't be written until 1995.
Wow, people had such a boring life before then.
Okay, guys. Well, these things aren't getting any deader with us standing here.
Wait, try opening Ichabod's coffin.
Okay, I'll open it.
Ichabod's coffin is empty.
Sensing a pattern here.
Is Ichabod here? I do call that out to the murder nuggets.
Andy is doing some counting and
I
math.
don't
and going,
have to
"But he was
tell
killed."
you. You will. Shut up. I don't need to tell him. There's no point not telling him. It's not like he's getting out. And have light. It hurts. They won't last forever. We do.
The shovel-shaped imprint in your friend's face would beg to differ.
Oh, point, guys. We don't have forever, so.
Yep.
We
All right,
don't
I guess
have
we
to
can
take you all, farm boy. Your sort won't save you.
I want to see what happens. Sorry.
We got to figure out why these things are coming to exist. Let's go this way.
Yeah, let's keep. Oh, we're going south. Okay. All right. Form up.
Bro.
Hmm.
Wait, what am I?
Shotgun at the ready. I want to see one of these murder nuggets pop.
Is this a
There's doors.
suspicious
There's a
rectangle?
dead. There's a dead end. After a half flight of stairs, there's doors leading in two directions. The doors are made of stone and intricately carved, and with strange symbols. There's no. There doesn't appear to be any visible handle on any of them.
Let's try pushing.
It's a dead end. Not for us, not for them.
Can any of you nerds read the funny writing?
I mean,
I can try pushing my shoulder against one of these and see what happens.
Your shoulder's like an inch thicker than a 12-year-old's because squish against the unyielding stone.
I could try touching the door to see its history.
No.
I'm so glad you did that. The GM gives you a fate point.
No. Oh,
well,
no.
we're carrying you out.
All right, I'll take it.
You see a series of you see a series of bas-relief runes click and retreat into the stone wall, which swings open as a boy in 1950s clothes without a shirt on, maybe 15, and a girl of the same age holding her, and the girl of the same age with messed lipstick, both being drugged. Sorry, regional dialect. Dragged, screaming, into the waiting darkness, by cords held by distant shadows with hateful white eyes. Defend against a fair mental attack.
That right, I use that's conviction, right?
Discipline.
Discipline, which I have at average. Okay. I got fair discipline.
Okay. You take no mental stress, but you pick up another another fragile aspect that will last one scene.
Man, I'm just picking these up like candy.
Well, the ringing in your ears has faded, and you're breathing really fast, and the inside of 10 seconds, you're already covered in sweat from the terror that you felt from. The terror wasn't the worst thing. The worst thing was the echoes of terrible stomach piercing, like a knife in your middle, hunger.
Well, guys, these creatures are definitely not nice.
That was an insight.
I know. I'll give her.
James, that's so mean, James. Didn't we say we love you?
You ate poor children from the 1950s. It's like.
It's at
Oh,
least in poor taste.
yeah. Like,
They picked the wrong barn to make hay, James. James, you're gonna die a virgin down here.
Now, how is that enticing to anybody?
They go back and forth between making you want to be here and not.
Yeah.
So, do both doors have the markings on them?
Yes, but different patterns.
Okay.
not touching the other one.
Did you see a way? Like, I mean, in your vision, did you see a way to open the doors?
I saw some bas relief runes click into the stone wall, and then it swung
Can you
open.
remember the pattern?
Can I?
Alertness?
I guess.
I will take alertness. I will take burglary. I will even take scholarship.
I'll go with scholarship because that's my best thing. Great scholarship.
I low key hate you. You locate the symbols on both doors, although they're deliberately put in different places, and you can even remember the order in which they clicked.
Don't mess with the power of the nerd.
Andy is starting to wonder if reading books might be beneficial.
I even have one you can read right now.
Okay.
Would you just hand her the SAS survival manual?
Yeah.
I thought you did.
maybe later. You brought up
You
liquor.
have all the time in the world. But reading light's a little hard to come by.
All right, so we got the door open then.
Which door?
James, which door did you open?
This door.
What's behind door number 1?
Death.
Oh, so enticing.
Well, he's not wrong.
You know what? I'm just gonna call you guys the peanut gallery for now.
Call you dinner.
The nuggets are quite vociferous.
Nuggets are hungry. Hey, big boy. You want to come over for dinner? Too late. You're already here.
All right.
Murder nuggets eating
More
attitude adjustments.
Sarcophagi?
That looks like an evil baptismal font.
Oh, I don't want to stand in the evil baptismal font.
Library.
Oh, I wasn't far enough over. I did not see the
Books.
And
This is a library?
gaping dark hole in the middle of the floor. Polished and with a disturbing clean line. About 2 feet wide. Dragged free of all dust or debris. Leading straight from the door you just opened to the hole.
And on head. Is this the Hellmouth?
Okay, so that the floor being dragged.
Hand on
clean.
head. Why are you using the singular?
Recent. Okay. In character, Andy says, yeah, this is what I've been waiting for. This has got to be what makes these things. She's going to pull the
Me
newspaper
too.
out.
Come closer.
And
from
the
her?
GM offers you all a fate point.
Damn it.
No, get your token back over to that circle.
I'm behind Andy. I'm not in.
No, you're
I'm
not.
not direct.
James
Yes, I am.
retreats some more. This happy crap.
He'll just sit at the rear, you know. He's still sweating. He'll let everyone else go towards the bottomless pit. Wait, no, 300 hasn't come out yet. Never mind.
The bottomless pit is, however, at an interesting crossroads.
Yeah, there's something north and south of it, isn't there? And there's something also to the east.
There's a door across from it, a door next to it, and a stairway leading up.
What the heck is that leading up to?
But the gaping maw itself is nothing but shadows and darkness, from which ropes explode like in lariats.
Uh-oh.
Oh crap!
Supernatural initiative. Mike would go first, but it's too late for Mike, so Chris goes first.
Oh, okay. I didn't think to bring a pocket knife with me. Although, with my character having been a previous Boy Scout, that would make sense. Yeah, because that is one of the.
If you want to spend your turn making a roll to declare that you have a pocket knife, that you can use that when your turn comes around.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, well, it is your turn, so you can for your turn you can make a resources roll. I have a MacGyver knife. I have a Swiss Army knife.
I think average resources would more than cover that.
Yep. If you can roll it. You
I
can roll
did.
down. Did you? Oh, you're just typing it in.
Yes.
All right. You
Yeah.
have a bright red Swiss Army knife in your pocket.
Heck yeah.
It's your go-to answer to whether there's something in your pocket or you're just happy to see someone.
My character's
My
not very
knife.
happy to see many people.
Danny is upstairs.
Danny can't hear me. But yeah,
True,
no, I definitely have
but having been thoroughly nervous system whammied, you are the most likely to be lunch in the group. Okay, so you have the MacGyver knife. Their turn.
Mm-hmm.
So when you don't have any ability to defend against it because you don't see it coming, you just eat it. And Andy is once again ensnared. There are tiny lariats.
The cords.
That's
what the word was. Okay.
Around her left ankle and right wrist. Leading down into the obsidian darkness.
Okay.
All right, so they establish a grapple for their turn. And it is Terry's turn first, and then James.
Did I see what happened?
Andy, Terry, James. I apologize.
Oh, Andy. Okay. All right. With my free hand, I'm going to pull the wad of newspapers out and chuck them on the floor in the middle of the group, away from the hole. And I'm going to pull my lighter out and say, "Start wadding that up and light it on fire while I untangle myself."
Okay. So you draw and discard the newspapers, and you produce a Zippo. And it's Terry's turn.
I think I can help her untangle a lot faster with a blade than she can trying to untie.
Okay, good weapons.
All right, hold on. Average weapons to start. Average weapons broke even.
You cut you cut the rope free of her ankle, but not the one on her wrist. James's turn.
All right. He's going to take his flashlight and shine it down the hole.
Make an athletics check of average or better to get past Terry without knocking him in.
Mediocre +2. I got good. No, fair. Not good. Fair. Yeah.
Okay. You come over and you shine the light down. So you got to pick a direction.
What? Like,
Pick a direction.
Down. Like.
Okay. Everybody make an alertness. No, wait, sorry. Top of the order, Chris.
I guess I'm gonna attempt to help
you. So you shine the light down, and there's hissing and scuttling. And for a brief moment, the rope, the slender rope tied to Andy's wrist goes slack, just hanging loosely from the little lariat around her wrist, like a charm bracelet from sadomasochistic hell.
I'm definitely cutting that. I'm just instinctually he's gonna be like, nope, I'm cutting the crap out of that. So do I also have to roll weapons for that, or
Yeah.
all right? Okay, I have it at average. Let's see if I can roll up. I only rolled up 1 to fair.
Okay. That's enough to cut one cord. So you you Swiss Army knife the cord from Danny's wrist. I mean, from Andy's wrist, and it falls like a head chopped snake back into the darkness.
Okay.
Look, he gave us a rope back.
I'm assuming you have more.
I think they
We
make
have
that.
plenty of rope for you, Chris.
And I'm gonna hang you with it.
We're on your side. Or behind you. Till you're on ours.
Chris and
I got the math wrong.
What?
I got the math wrong. You guys aren't anywhere near scared enough.
Oh no.
Lovely.
That's not what you want to hear. It's like being in a rocket ship and hearing someone on ground control say, oops, I got the math wrong.
Roll alertness, everybody.
Let's see.
Good
Oh,
alertness.
goodness.
fair result.
Average.
And they got average as well.
Okay. I can tag 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get a 40F plus 11 might on James. I rolled down 1, so only legendary plus 2 to establish a
Dang.
grapple.
I don't think I can dodge that.
I don't think it's mathematically possible for you to.
You can try, or you can resist with might, or any other magical power you might have.
I can touch the ropes, and that's about it. And I don't want to.
Dare you to psychometry the ropes?
Fine.
GM offers you another fate point.
I touch the
Realize
ropes.
these things out of nowhere. What are they?
The ropes touch you, and an ultimate psychic bad touch.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna see how bad this roll gets before and craft the vision accordingly.
Oh, no. This may be the end of James.
It's the end of James as we know it.
You are listening to Casey Kasem's top 40 countdown on the wireless. On the radio downstairs, while your parents think you're asleep. But you are secretly reading a Buck Rogers comic book with your stainless steel flashlight. And you're nodding off in bed, reading under the covers, when you hear a rustling under the covers, and you lift, and in your striped full body pajama, two part full body pajamas, Just crawling up your right shin, you see a murder nugget, and it hisses. It hisses and screams at you in pain and outrage at the intrusion of the light. But it turns out that was only a distraction as the lariat closes around your throat and pulls tight, jerking you out of your bed. You can roll a discipline to defend against an average.
Okay. I got a fair discipline.
Okay, you take no stress.
That's the only good thing that came out of that.
But you still make a defense against the attempt to grapple you. You can roll might or athletics or weapons.
All of those I have a mediocre.
Or cast a spell.
I don't think I have any spells, so
Your options seem so very limited at the moment.
apparently.
Okay. So guys, give him your advice. What should he do? He's facing a 10 shift roll to tie him up.
I have 8 fate points.
Should he concede? Should he make a defense roll? What do you guys think he should do?
Well, he just admitted to being Greg 2.0 and said he had 8 fate points.
Right.
So he's got some room to work there.
Yeah.
Panic and scream for help?
I'm definitely screaming at this point. Very female-like.
Yeah. Puberty abandons him. You know, they'd only recently become friends, and puberty abandons him utterly in his moment of need, and he geek shrieks in a really impressive soprano as ropes close over every possible joint of his body.
Right. So, with a fate point, can I... Alright, we gotta figure this out. I mean, I could always just let myself get dragged into this, pit to hell, but I don't really want to, so...
Can I flying kamikaze tackle him to try and hold him from being drug in, or do I have to wait till my turn?
You can't. Well, they only established a grapple. They haven't actually tried to pull him until their next turn.
Okay.
But there's easily a half dozen. There's easily a half dozen lariats around him at this point.
Yeah, I'm cooked.
Cooked is a good idea.
We're not setting him on fire.
No,
You're
but we
not
could
setting
light
him on
that paper
fire.
and throw it. Light the paper and throw it down the hole.
That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah.
Yep, that's what it's there for. But also try to burn the ropes.
Yeah. Or cut the ropes.
There's a lot of them. Burning
I mean,
seems
we
like
could
it'll go
team
further.
effort this thing, be cutting ropes, burning things, and trying to pull him back.
It's Andy's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great! I would like to start lighting newspapers on fire.
Okay, you light the pile of newspaper on fire right next to Terry's feet.
Yeah.
It is Terry's turn.
I'm gonna start hacking ropes.
Shove the papers down the thing.
We got Chris for that.
Yeah, my blade's longer than his.
Yeah. Okay. Compensate. Why don't you?
I'm working on it, dear.
So, what are you doing?
Chopping at ropes.
Okay.
Weapons again, right?
Yep.
I got fair weapons.
Fair weapons. Okay. You cut 2 of the 6 ropes.
I have 3 fate points currently. So
I take
is
2
it
more fate points. 2 more fate points to cut him completely free. Well, all right. So
Sword of this-
you're actually no, you know, because you're dealing with a legendary +2 grapple, so you need to get a 10 or better.
I need a 10 or better.
To
Fate
cut him
points only
free.
give you fate points only give you 2 shifts again, right?
Yep.
Okay, just verifying.
Uh,
Don't worry, I can get out of it myself if we need be.
I mean, the thing I am gonna shove those burning papers down that hole and see what happens.
Bombs away.
well, I'm still going to spend at least a couple fate points and try and get more ropes, if not all of them.
Go for it.
So, Sword of the Spirit and Powered by Zeal and Teen Frustration. I can't save him for the shepherd if he's dead.
Okay. I will take the fate points, and you cut him free, and he almost falls over backwards from the sudden release of tension. And James is up.
Dang it.
You said I'm free?
I mean, there's little lariats around. There's a loosening lariats around your knees and holding your upper arms and your lower arms tight to your body. And one even got across your mouth.
I seem to have broken something with Google Drive. I can't get the document back open after accidentally closing it.
That's always fun. I back up as far as I can away from the hole. And and like try and get like some of the lariats that are on me off of me.
Okay, now I'm back in.
Right. Okay, so you're backed up to the door?
Yeah.
Okay. The door swings open, and a lariat closes about your throat from behind.
Oh.
Almost
Sure.
instantly cutting off your air.
Oh.
People looking at James. Hey, look, there's an adult-sized coffin.
Okay.
And you see James getting yanked to his butt and lower back is like yanked tight against the coffin, as a strangle cord pulls him, and the strangle cord is like leads over the coffin statue of a tall, regal figure wearing robes and with a staff and a wand across his chest. The heck? What? Who built this?
Gandalf.
What are they, Merlin? But something's definitely hiding behind the sarcophagus to choke to start choking James into submission. James, try to not to tense up. It's only wrong if you don't like it.
Okay. And I go next?
Yep. No,
Okay.
Chris, stop the order.
Oh, we're top.
Yep.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah, there's at least one monster behind the full size. There's behind the full size, and James is currently being dragged. Is currently dragged tight against the coffin.
Is someone playing
So we're on
music?
Supernatural
I'm not.
initiative?
Okay.
Supernatural initiative. So it's Chris next.
Okay. And James isn't on the list. Where does he fall?
Last.
Okay. Which is why we're at the top of the order.
Yep.
Herder. Thank you. That's how logic works.
Did we give James his turn?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
backed up.
Yeah, he got away and got
okay.
and took refuge by the door.
Chris.
Very safely.
Chris, man. Christopheroni. What you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Yep.
Do I have anything attached to me?
Not yet.
Okay, because I'm thinking of using a glamour to basically make myself invisible.
Okay.
I'm not here.
Roll to see.
Because I'm seeing everyone else get snatched. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Oh, holy moly. That's increased by 3. So that's an epic deceit.
Okay. You throw up an epic veil.
I don't feel like getting snagged.
To everyone else, you just completely vanish.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he is freaking out, so it makes sense that he would naturally do this.
Okay, I got no problem with you playing a character.
Mm-hmm.
I got no problem at all. Alertness for Danny and Terry. Andy and Terry. I went because I had a 4-hour martial arts promotion to attend. I haven't gotten any sleep. Actually, nor have I taken my meds. I should do that.
I got a. I got an average.
I got a mediocre.
Okay. Average. So that doesn't stop any of them. So that's a +8. So +9 total. Epic grapple on Terry. As yet another storm of lariats lances out of the darkness at everything you can possibly latch onto on Terry, the voices have never stopped their chatter.
Terry. Quite contrary. There's so many places we're gonna stick that sword.
Ugh.
I'm not a fairy, Terry. Come and get some.
Why did we come back down here?
To kill these guys, I think.
Well, I think we're going to end up with the opposite problem.
To destroy the source of the curse.
Would you guys like to concede this particular fight that you are inevitably going to get bound up, except Chris escapes and is not noticed because he's in super invisible?
I mean, I was hoping on, with my invisibility going over and kicking the burning trash fire into the hole and hopefully being able to.
That's a
know.
plan. It's 10 o'clock. So Gina was
Yeah.
offering a concession. Y'all don't have to take it.
I don't know.
If you guys think you can win this fight, then knock yourselves out.
But, it is.
I think you're right. It's 10 o'clock.
It is 10 o'clock. Yep.
Seems like a cliffhanger for next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody write down their status. So
Okay.
Terry is
Hide
epic.
the F up.
Terry is epic grappled from the pit.
Andy is inevitably grappled, or
James is average grappled to the to Merlin's sarcophagus until somebody starts to read.
We can create the Knights of the Round Table. The
worst nights
Anti-Nugget
ever
League.
being murder nuggets.
Invisible out of sheer I need clean undies terror.
Right.
Andy is free and clear right next to the pit.
Okay.
Anything I'm missing?
Trash fire has
type
not
out.
yet been kicked down.
Oh yeah, okay. Newspapers has been dropped and lit, but not yet kicked down.
All right.
This is not the end of adventure, so no minor milestone, no rename or skill switch or anything. You can fill in any blanks that you want, but
I'm gonna quickly take nope, sheet. I'm gonna take might as an average skill. Because I still have.
Say goodnight, guys. I'm exhausted.
Yep.
Y'all have fun.
Good night.
Yeah.
good night.
Bye.
All right, so you want to add night to your character sheet at average?
Yeah,
might. Okay.
Yeah. Because I still have.
I was wondering if night was a skill.
No, it's a state of mind.
It's a choice of living.
Yeah, you have 4 blanks on your character sheet, so
3 blanks. Because I took discipline as one of my averages.
So you have discipline and might now.
Mm-hmm. And I still have one of my favorite slots, but anyways.
All right, I'm gonna jet too because
Yep,
children's music tomorrow is going to be no joke. Thank you for a fun time. We'll see you again next week.
Yeah, no, I'm having fun, but yeah, God bless. See you next week.
Yep, see you next week.
And the recording is